Light his fuse. 98.7 WFGR. That is Rick Derringer and Rock and Roll Fujiko. Andy O, Dave Cackley, do you have a quick bunch of traffic you'd like to pass along, courtesy of the good folks at American RV, your Road to Freedom?
Sure. Not looking too bad. Up and down 131, the Ford I-96, M6. Moderate to heavy traffic flow is continuing. Construction delays to deal with along 28th Street between Kraft and Patterson, 131 northbound from 196 to Ann Street. Westbound at Market Avenue. Still have a lane squeeze there. Of course, bridge work ongoing. That project continues for the next couple months or so.
Jenny Garone's amazed.
What?
Because I'm looking at the computer screen and there's nothing on there that you're reading.
He's that good at traffic.
It is unbelievable.
No script whatsoever.
I'm looking around the room. Is there some hidden screen that I can't see that's telling him what to say?
What he does, what Dave does, Jenny. Jenny, by the way, and she's the director of Hollywood Endings at Celebration Cinema Locations. What Dave does is he mind melts with all the dispatchers in town.
Okay.
Gets it all
I
just
believe
like
that after watching this.
And you thought he was just good looking.
Yeah.
Look at
Who
that.
knew? Looks and talent. Double threat.
Nice
You're making me blush.
Nice to see Jenny again. How are you?
Great. How about you guys?
Last time we saw you, we were out at Celebration Cinema North, and we had a chance to check out the D-Box.
With the Bruce Willis film.
A Good Day to Die Hard.
A Good Day to Die. That was that was great.
Wasn't it great?
That was an experience.
It's so fun.
I'll tell you this. I like the D-Box. What I like about D-Box is when they do something subtle.
Yeah.
Like when there's an airplane flying or something like that. But I'll tell you this. I went to see Olympus Has Fallen.
Okay.
And I got the D-Box seat, and I'm really excited about it. I'm in the D-Box seat, and that first accident that happens right at the beginning of the show, the car accident, I bit my tongue.
Oh, no.
I wasn't ready for it because, obviously I'm a mouth breather. Right. And I'm sitting there trying to watch this movie, and then all of a sudden, bam, and I bit my tongue. So, I should have been better informed.
Hazardous, but
no, it was
a good
awesome.
time anyway.
Awesome. You are here today to talk about a very specific showing
I am.
coming up out at Celebration Cinema. This thing has got a pair of legs, and it took off running like nobody imagined.
Unbelievable.
Sharknado. Have you had a chance to see Sharknado yet? Because we haven't.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
I don't get the Sci-Fi Network at home, but I want to say they've been running this movie quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. This is one of those films that actually... There was buzz about this before it even hit.
Yeah.
I mean, online.
It
almost
blew
broke
up Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. What I do know about, I know there's a scene where Ian Ziering of Beverly Hills 90210 fame actually chainsaws his way out of the belly of a shark.
And from the trailer, it looks like he leaps into it, like through the air, all the way through it, and saves somebody who's stuck in the belly. It's
amazing.
A beautiful thing.
In the movie business, how often does something with this much cult classic potential come along?
Every once in a while. The last one that I remember strongly was Snakes on a Plane.
Yep.
That one had quite a bit of buzz. We did some midnight screenings for that. And seeing a movie, and people might be wondering, okay, I can see this on TV. I can see it on the Sci-Fi Network. Why would I go see it in the theater?
It's a whole different experience.
Mm-hmm. It's a completely different experience. It's like when you see a comedy in the auditorium. It's the shared experience.
Are you expecting people to be dressing up for this thing? I mean, kind of like the Rocky Horror Days. Are you expecting people to go that far?
I don't know. Possibly.
Yeah.
I think people are just going to come out and have a really good time with this. Yeah. And what's cool, too, is there's supposed to be some extra footage that you don't see on the Sci-Fi Network.
Really?
Yeah, so even if you have seen it once or twice at home, you're not going to want to miss that extra. I mean, what would have ended up on the cutting room floor?
Right. To me, too much Tara Reid is never enough. Said that before, it bears repeating.
The list of Hollywood A-listers in this movie is unbelievable.
It's one of those movies that's so ridiculous, it's entertaining.
Exactly.
It's so good, it's bad.
I'm a fan of that type movie.
It's good.
In fact, if you think way back, I'll probably catch you guys way off this one. I saw a movie on one of the rerun channels or something called Solar Babies.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
No.
My God. It was so awful. I got to have this.
Right.
And I got on and I ordered the DVD and now I got it. It's like it had Jamie Gertz and the whole cast was dressed up in catcher's outfits that were painted red, white, and blue.
Oh, my gosh.
Seriously, they were all like in catchers.
Man.
And this Sharknado thing, it's kind of on par with the cult classic bad movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I looked up some of the other ones that have kind of followed in this genre. And did you guys see Arachnoquake?
I didn't see Arachnoquake. I saw Arachnophobia.
Okay, yeah, I saw that too.
Arachnoquake. Now, I'm assuming this has something to do with spiders and earthquakes.
Yeah.
Nice.
What, like earthquakes causing what?
I don't know. To be honest, I thought I was having a really good time doing my quote-unquote research to come on this show. But, yeah, Sand Sharks is another one that I haven't seen, but apparently,
I haven't seen that one.
Crowds love that. But, yeah, we're really excited for Sharknado 2. It obviously stars Tara Reid and Ian Ziering, like we said.
Yep.
Also, do you guys remember Julie McAuliffe from Growing Pains?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved her.
She's in this.
Wow.
She's hot, too.
I don't remember her.
Oh, blonde.
She ran into some static after posing in Playboy.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Whoa.
Kurt Cameron got her booted off the show.
Shame on
exactly.
her.
And then brought in his equally
wife.
hot wife.
Yeah.
So
Kurt Cameron, our moral compass.
Yeah. Yep. So Ian Ziering plays Finn in this movie, which is just hilarious that his name is Finn. Julie McAuliffe plays Joni Waves. So they're really sticking with like this
theme,
aquatic theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, the title tells you what the movie is.
Right.
It's a tornado of sharks.
Yes.
I don't really need to say anymore.
Talk a little bit about tickets and theaters and all this stuff. Are tickets available in advance for this?
Yes, they are. They're $11.50, and you can get them online or at the theater. I believe we're playing the movie. Check celebrationcinema.com to be sure, but at most of our Grand Rapids theaters.
Fun. What a great time.
I can't wait for this.
You guys have got a huge fall coming up, too.
We do.
I
It feels
took
like there's no slowing down.
I took a list of some of the stuff that's coming up all the way into September.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to have the Mayweather fight.
Yes.
That's a huge deal.
Yep.
You're going to have that Metallica thing coming out,
Yep.
that Through the Never, which I have to see.
Right.
I mean, I'm a little...
You're a freak for Metallica.
Well, I mean, I got a history.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I got all liquored up in Muskegon with him one
You got
night.
drunk with him in a limousine.
But nonetheless, and then you get what are some of the bigger movies coming?
Oh man, it's hard to keep track because we get so caught up in some of the big stuff that's playing right now.
Tom Hanks, I think, has a big one coming
Captain
out.
Phillips, which looks
that's supposed to be
terrifying.
great.
It's about and I can't remember. I think that one's September.
Right.
But he's a boat captain and pirates come.
Yeah, and they take him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what is terrifying to me, if you watch the trailer, these pirates are played by unknown actors.
Right.
So you don't have that recognition of there's Jamie Foxx playing this pirate.
Yeah.
It's a stranger, so it's terrifying.
Yeah. You've got Planes coming out before too long, which is going to be a huge hit for the kids.
Oh, definitely.
We're the Millers. I think that's the one with Jennifer Aniston.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Good stuff there. And then I know a lot of parents out there have kids and this band One Direction.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they're like Dave's looking at me like who?
No, I know who One Direction is.
It's a big deal.
Yes,
it's a big deal for teens.
Yes.
And they've got a show coming up as well.
Yep.
At Celebration Cinema.
Yeah, and then of course holiday time we've got Hunger Games, the next one in that trilogy, which is just gonna
Anchorman 2.
amazing.
Anchorman 2.
Christmas.
Anchorman 2, I'm going to be there on Christmas Day for that.
Are you really?
I loved Anchorman was one of the funniest movies of all time.
We relate to that, though.
Par.
We relate to it. Not taking away from the funny or anything like that, but that's kind of like WKRP to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah, well, Anchorman, if you're in the local news at all, or you deal with, like, Derek Francis over at ZZM, we give him crap because it's like, he's like, dude, Derek, does it hit too close to home? You know? Because he hasn't seen the whole movie, but it's so good, and having Will Ferrell back and that whole cast back
so much fun
great.
at the movies.
Yeah,
It always
and
is.
Kristen Wiig's in that one too,
That's
and
right.
she's so hot right now.
Awesome.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
she's in everything, and people
Hysterical.
love her.
She was in my opinion, Kristen Wiig was the kickstand for Saturday Night Live.
Oh, definitely.
She
the
was
last,
awesome.
Yes.
Yep.
And we'll see what the show does after that, but nonetheless. A lot of great events, a lot of great movies, all coming up at Celebration Cinema.
Yeah.
We've got Smurfs 2 opening today,
Yeah.
which we're going to give away tickets for in just a little bit. And Sharknado Friday night.
Yes,
It's going to be great.
it will be.
We'll put everything up online at WFGR.com. Jenny, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Taking a few minutes and talking about all the great stuff coming up.
Absolutely.
At Celebration Cinema. Make sure you're a part of it.
American